The Catholic faithful today thronged Rubaga Cathedral to pay their final respects to Pope Francis, who died on Easter Monday aged 88 in the Vatican City. These, including Deputy Speaker of Parliament Thomas Tayebwa, several delegates from diplomatic missions, culture leaders and several political figures, first signed in the memorial book, a process that was monitored by about 10 Papal Knights. The requiem mass was animated by Archbishop Luigi Bianco, the Apostolic Nuncio to Uganda, who appealed to all Catholics across the globe to pray for the cardinals as they prepare to elect the next Pope. Archbishop Bianco also urged leaders to emulate Pope Francis in standing for peace across the globe, starting with their families.
We are here to remember and to pray for the late Pope Francis. Is part of the Christian faith to help the poor, to be attentive to the people in need. And Pope Francis gave a great example to attention to the poor in all his life.
Believers prayed for the late Pope Francis' soul to be granted a place in the liturgy of heaven. President Museveni, in a condolence message to the Vatican presented by Vice President Jessica Alupo, eulogized Pope Francis as an extraordinary spiritual leader in an increasingly secular world.
His voice for peace, social justice, compassion, and humility touched the hearts of millions and inspired hope among the faithful.
Buganda Kingdom Prime Minister Charles Peter Mayiga, in his condolence message presented by the Speaker of the Buganda Luchiko, Patrick Luwaga Mogombole, eulogized Pope Francis as a leader who served with humility, simplicity, and genuine love and affection for those in need. He challenged politicians to emulate the same.
We, the leaders of today, would do well to emulate his example, to love our people, to care deeply for their well-being and the good of all. We should adopt people-centered methods of work, and where status of respect is desired, it should be generated as a result of our visible dedication to duty.
The requiem service that kicked off at noon today was attended by several political heads, to include Leader of Opposition in Parliament Joel Senyonyi, NUP Party President Robert Chagulanyi, among others, who all eulogized Pope Francis as a humble spiritual leader who often advocated for global peace.
Pope Francis taught us that things have a price, but human dignity and freedom cannot have a price, and it cannot be bought. He further teaches us to build bridges instead of walls.
The Uganda Funeral Service, together with the Papal Knights Association, handed out 2,000 tree seedlings to mourners in commemoration of Pope Francis' support for climate conservation initiatives across the globe. Juliet Naluoga, NTV, Weekend Edition.